episode 24.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's do
Hey,
that. Okay. All right, bet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go. All right, episode 24.
Man.
I wanna start this thing off with tell me, T. We're always talking about willing. We're always talking about, tripping.
I be tripping.
Some people tripping. Some people willing, but what does it mean really to be willing? We got the will versus the way, but what does it mean to be willing?
Willing?
What is that? How do you define that?
Willing?
Yeah, willing.
For me, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me.
Okay.
I'm willing to die, kill, or steal for the ones I love, bro. Die, kill, or steal. That's me.
So, I guess in a more like a definitive term. In a more definitive term, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Like to be willing, the act of being willing to do something.
Whatever comes in front of my way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Whatever obstacle that may be, whatever steps that may take, whatever time it may take, I'm going to do it.
You're determined.
I'm going to do it.
Determined.
One way or another, I'm going to get it done.
For sure. Okay.
That's a fact.
So on that note of willing, right? We talk about fighters. Are they tripping? Are they willing? Dana just made some announcements.
Oh my goodness.
And some of these are kind of wild.
You think he was drinking?
Oh, Dana?
Yeah.
He was enjoying it.
He was off that yak.
Of course.
He was off that yak.
I mean, you don't drop something at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock at night. Oh, that boy was off that cognac. He was drinking.
But he was working.
He was working.
They were probably off that yak in the war room.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
In the war room.
But you know how fun that must be. First off,
it was like 13 fights he announced.
you know how fun that must be.
Oh yeah,
just drinking, making fights.
That's stiff. That's stiff. Just putting gladiators together while you're getting fried. Make it make sense. Dog, no, because I ain't gonna lie though. Every one was like, what the? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So UFC 300 crazy
300?
announcement.
Spartacus.
Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan for UFC. Yeah, do you think that Charles Oliveira was tripping or willing for taking this fight against Arman Tsarukyan?
He is drunk off his fanny for taking this fight. He's about to get his chin knocked off. This is the what you mean off?
No, go ahead, say it.
What you mean? Did you see what happened his last
against Dariush?
Oh, not Dariush, my bad. I'm talking about Islam. That's about to be the same. That's about to be the same outcome.
That's in the past.
It's not the past. The past gonna tell you the future. I promise you. Whatever happened to you, it's gonna let you know.
What about Gaethje and Poirier? How they fare?
Ooh.
That's
and
the past.
Then he put. I ain't gonna lie. And he put Poirier up against a killer. Dog, then what is going on? Dog.
So my question is still stands.
It's bad.
First is Charles Oliveira tripping or willing for taking this fight?
Oh, yeah, he's drunk.
He's tripping.
He's drunk.
Because, I feel like, because he already had that, I feel like he already had the Islam fight, right? Yeah. Islam, Dana said Islam's injured or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But it guarantees him this fight with Islam now.
Why is he fighting?
If he wins. I think because Islam keeps saying, "Oh, I don't want a rematch. Oh, I don't want rematches. Oh, give me Gaethje." Da 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 da. No,
Gaethje be hidden.
Gaethje be hidden, yeah, but
you be hidden.
You get him to the ground, it's a different level.
It's a different game.
You get Charles to the ground, now you got to deal with it.
Now you got to deal with it.
What is Islam? He's a grappler. Like, yeah, he can strike. We've seen that. Yeah, he's a mixed martial artist, of course. Yeah. But he's a grappler.
You're right.
That's what he is at the end of the day.
You're right.
But anyways, okay, so you think Charles was tripping for taking...
What you think?
I think...
He's drunk.
I think he was tripping for taking...
Oh, he's tripped, dog. I knew
I think he was tripping.
I know. He's tripping.
But I think for UFC 300, I feel like multiple people are going to be getting paid. UFC 300, it's going to be a mega card. We still don't know who the main event is. Is it slated for 5 rounds or 3?
5.
It's 5?
Yes.
So, it's pretty much a championship fight. I feel like people going to be getting paid.
The other dude's a murderer too, though. He hit, though.
Arman Tsarukyan.
And not only he can do jiu-jitsu too as well.
But who beat Dariush better? Who do you think beat Dariush better?
Charles.
Think Charles beat him better?
Charles. That was embarrassing. It was so bad I completely forgot about it. Like, that slipped my mind. I said the last fight. You was like, no, bro, you remember Dariush? That completely slipped my head. He beat up Dariush.
Damn, Dariush.
But he needed that performance, though. If you remember, he needed that performance after Islam.
Speaking of tripping willing, I think Dariush has been tripping.
Who is he fighting?
Why did he... Look, man.
What's up with Dariush?
At some point of your career when you're beating these top 5 guys, you're beating these top 10 guys. Yeah. At some point, Dana just wants you to say, I want to fight for the belt. Yeah. I want the champion. Fuck you. I want the champ. Yeah. That's what Dana wants. Right?
That's what he wants.
He wants people to want it.
You gotta want it.
Did it ever really seem like Beneil Dariush wanted...
He just wanted to squabble.
He just wanted to fight the hardest people for the least amount of money.
For no reason.
You a savage. You a glad.
You know. But hell no.
But you tripping. That's oh God.
Dariush is a comedian.
Arman's getting what he wants. Arman had a really good performance against Dariush.
Bro. He is.
Yeah, he had a really good performance. Yeah. How do you think that one plays out though? Arman and Charles Oliveira.
I'm scared of Charles' chin. I'm terrified of that chin, dog.
Is it his chin or...
It's scary, bro. Dog, when he get it, when you just tap it upon that chin, the whole outcome of what we thought was about to happen changes. Every single time, bro.
Of what we thought was gonna happen?
Dog. Every fight I thought he'd gone into and I thought he was gonna win, he get that 10 tap. If the chin gets tapped.
I mean, the chin got... See, the reason I don't agree with that is because...
I know you don't agree with it.
The chin got tapped against Michael Chandler. He finished him. The chin got tapped against Justin Gaethje. He finished him. The chin got tapped against... There was no debate in any of them fights. He finished him. It was gone.
Bro, I'm talking about where it counts. Bro, you talking about...
The chin got tapped in Dustin Poirier. And he finished. What do you mean where it counts?
When he was on a championship. When he was on that championship.
He was defending his belt. What are you even saying?
Bro, when he fought Islam, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
When he fought Islam.
Did you expect that, bro?
That's one fight.
I'm talking about where it counts. Now, look, everything up until that is cool. But when we got to where it matters, what happened?
All of them mattered. They all mattered the equal amount. Islam didn't accomplish anything until he... Bro, the cash. I'm glad someone had to say it. Because there's just a lot of nonsense just being bounced off.
No, but I don't believe in Charles, bro.
You don't have
I don't believe
in Charles.
I think this dude beats him.
He might, but I think that Charles Oliveira is more lethal than Arman Tsarukyan, and we're just gonna have to find out.
You saying he has more weapons?
He does have more weapons. He's more lethal. I think they both fight out of the clinch very good, so that's gonna be interesting to watch. I feel like that's gonna be where we just see who really gets the better of who. Because on the ground, it might be a little nullified just because of the wrestling and then the jiu-jitsu, right? In the striking, shit.
Who knows?
It might be a little nullified because I feel like Charles' striking is more dangerous, but Arman still got them bitches.
He got them all.
So, I feel
really?
But the other side of this coin, though, is the fact that Dana just announced Dustin Poirier versus Benoit.
Does he not like Dustin? Dustin said something about Dana. He just put him up with this
Dustin
is Viking. What the fuck? He walks around with an axe. He's from Scandinavia.
That's exactly what he reminds me of. He is a Viking.
He's a Viking.
What did
Dustin Poirier do to deserve this?
But he's skilled. That's why.
He was a CIA agent in Russia. What did we do?
You're not lying.
He was a Russian agent.
It wasn't Russia, but yeah. Nah, yeah.
He killed people for...
That's crazy. And he's really fucking good.
Why are we doing this to Dustin? Dustin got pooped on last fight. Do you remember that?
He's really fucking... But Dustin, I mean, it's not like Dustin didn't accept it.
Why he accepted it? He just think he's just that guy.
Co-main event, UFC 299.
Oh, you saying...
Is it UFC 299 though? Or
no, it's 3.
Or do I have them flipped? So it is 299.
You think Poirier fight?
Pereira fights who?
You think he'll fight?
Who?
Anyone.
For UFC 300?
He can fight Gon. Go up to heavyweight.
Why would he do that?
Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Are you even a Pereira fan?
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
Gon and Pereira? Try to go to that. Oh, excuse my language. I try to go to that fight. I try to go.
Gon will probably fuck up.
Fuck over.
He would probably fuck up. I don't know why you want that for your boy, but
I ain't gonna lie. It's just I just like where the standings are, dog. It's so much shit that can just happen.
They
got a lot of athletes, bro.
I mean,
They got a lot of athletes, bro.
If Pereira goes to heavyweight, he's fighting Tom Aspinall. He's not gonna go to heavyweight and not fight for a belt.
Aspinall.
Mm-hmm. You know, okay. First,
I think he loses against Aspinall.
We're gonna talk about that, but let's go back because, like I said, Benoit Saint Denis is a complete savage, and it's not just his striking. Like he knocked out Matt Favola. He knocked out Matt Favola, who has good jiu-jitsu, who couldn't keep him down. But he knocked him out, who's known for his striking, really, with a head kick.
A head kick?
Yeah. He comes forward with his hands. He has good boxing combinations. He has an elite ground game. He submitted Ismail Bonfim with a body triangle. And now, I've told you about this body triangle. Every time, and pay attention to this. Every time someone has a body triangle in, they don't finish the fight. And it's because you could create less angles. You have to really like be high level to finish someone with a rear naked choke with a body triangle. That's just what it. I mean, you saw the Islam Volk. He couldn't get anything done. He just wanted to win the round. You saw countless fights. Go back and watch them. But Benoit Saint Denis wasn't one of them. Benoit Saint Denis, he submitted. Is it Ismail or Gabriel? One of them.
Ishmael.
Yeah, the lightweight one.
Ishmael.
Yeah, submitted him, who has really good jiu-jitsu with a body triangle. And he could strike. And he's exciting.
And he doesn't feel pain.
And he's a secret agent.
What the fuck?
So, Poirier...
I'm sorry. Don't invite your family. Let your kids, your wife, and children stay home.
So you think Poirier loses? Hey man, I don't,
Do I think he what?
It's
in terrible fashion. That boxing shit ain't gonna work. None of that shit is gonna work. None of this is about to work, bro. He's about to go in there and turn this over into a bar fight for no reason. And then when you hit him, he's not gonna feel it. It's just gonna make him more mad. He's killed people, Noah. This man has killed human beings for contracts.
Allegedly.
This not a this is fact. This is fact. This is fact.
Just because you're an agent or whatever don't mean you've killed people.
And man about to go fight a murderer, though. You talking to me? Dustin Poirier need to. Hey.
Yeah, I think Saint Denis probably gonna try and take him down though.
And it's gonna what happen?
I mean, he's gonna scrap with him, but then the moment Dustin starts like getting his guard real high, probably gonna
Dustin
shoot.
Poirier is a black belt though.
Yeah, he's a black belt, and he's a pretty good black belt.
Yeah.
But I think Saint Denis jiu-jitsu is better, definitely.
Wow,
it's definitely better.
That was a statement.
It's definitely better. So I think that's a wild matchup. But man, we ain't short of crazy matchups because, bruh, we got Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua just got announced for Saudi Arabia. Now there's a couple things that are at play here. So one,
is he a boxer now?
Hey, you were right on that.
What?
You were right.
You thought it was gonna take $700 million again? Yeah, you better stop playing with the casual.
Nah. You were right in the fact that he's a boxer now.
It's a boxer.
He's.
Nigga saw that check for $800 million at MMA. Nigga, look at his mama. It never again. Yeah, look at his hand. Power, what of them? He sells $700 million.
So the thing about this though,
he's a boxer now.
One, I don't understand. See, this fight, like it's gonna be big. It's gonna be gigantic. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. Anthony Joshua is not only a star, but now Francis Ngannou is a commodity, and people know do it. He could really do it.
He can do it.
So that it's gonna be exciting. But Anthony, why is he so boring? I like him.
You said he's
Nigerian, but boring? Why is he so boring? Not his fighting style, but why when he beats Otto Wallin, and then he starts saying, "Oh, anyone's next. Oh, I'll fight anyone. It's up to the fans. Who do the fans want me to fight?" You know who you want to fight. You know who to fight. Who's the money fight. You know who is the number one pound for pound other than maybe Alexander Usyk. You know who the hell you want to fight. Oh, you know the only other opponent to fight. Deontay Wilder already lost that night. That was the one that they were trying to match up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say his name? Call him out.
You think he's
How
not?
many people?
You probably think he's not ready.
No. But he just signed already. He just signed to fight Ngannou right now. So it's like that's one problem I had with what was going on. Like,
you think they're running from each other?
No, he's not running from nobody. He's just boring, and that pissed me off. But
he's just boring.
But I do think that this is a tougher fight for Francis than Tyson Fury for a multiple reasons. Right? Tyson Fury has never been a puncher. He's been a good boxer. He's been able to use his weight on Deontay Wilder and other smaller heavyweights and things like that. But he's never had that one-shot knockout power.
Nah.
He really made his money off of standing on the outside, using his length, using his reach, which he didn't even try to do against Francis. He tried to bully him. That shit.
It didn't work.
He tried.
How you gonna bully this bullying ass?
Yeah.
How you gonna bully him?
You're not. He tried to bully him. He tried to grapple with him. He
got knocked his ass.
Threw some elbows but anyways, I think that Joshua, I don't think he's a better boxer per se than Tyson Fury. But one thing is he knows how to use his jab. He had to learn how to use his jab after the Ruiz fights. He's been making it a staple in his career ever since, right? So he's a good boxer. He can punch. He's 6'6". He still has the reach. And that's the end. That's why he's gonna be more difficult, because I feel like if Tyson Fury did use more of his jab, right, it would have been a better result for him. But I feel like the fact that Francis Ngannou is gonna be trying to establish his jab more, we're gonna see a lot of evolution. We're gonna see a lot of growth. We're gonna see a more composed Francis. He was already really composed in this Tyson Fury fight, but I think that instead of throwing that like wild check hook that he was throwing a lot of the time in the Tyson Fury fight, he's gonna be looking to jab more. He already talked about it. He needs to work on it and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see. And another reason I think it's a harder fight is because now they have film. But it's like, what are you gonna do with that film when he also knows how to switch stances? Boxers aren't used to that. They're used to, okay, you're orthodox, you're southpaw, all right, let's fight. Or you're orthodox, okay, let's fight. Very rarely do you see boxers switch stances. Terrence Crawford is one of them.
The only one I know of.
Tyson Fury tried it, but
you saw what he did to Errol?
Yeah, dirty.
All right.
Dirty.
So,
but
an anomaly.
But there's not many people who do that in boxing. So now
that loss he got was BS anyway. He gonna run through that little division.
So
he beat, what's his name?
Who, Bud?
No, I'm talking about Ngannou.
Oh.
Ngannou, that loss was BS. I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I'm not gonna play with you no more.
Oh, that
loss
was
BS. No. I'm gonna keep it man with you. I'm gonna keep it where there was two men. That man won. If he fuck around and beat the dude coming up,
Anthony Joshua,
he running through all them.
But see, the thing is, I feel like it's getting harder every time for Francis Ngannou because he beat Tyson Fury.
He beat Tyson Fury.
He
did. Ain't
that crazy?
I give it to you. He beat
Tyson Fury. Now he's gonna fight Anthony Joshua, who I feel like is a tougher stylistic matchup, and there's more film on Francis.
Body composition too is very different.
But if he beats Anthony Joshua and then say Usyk and Fury fight, whatever, who's next? It's gonna be Usyk.
Whoever the winner of that.
It can't be Usyk.
Usyk cold.
Usyk's
a monster.
Usyk will beat him. That's one fight I don't want for Francis.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it'd be too bad. I just think he'll outbox him. Usyk is the best boxer in the heavyweight division
right now.
So it's like he won't care. He'll make it boring. He won't care. And Joshua, I feel like he's gonna try and make it a little bit boring, but he might get that chin checked. So
touched.
Yeah.
Wobbled.
So I think you see how they're not setting that date for Usyk.
Nah.
You see how they're waiting.
Let's figure it out.
They're waiting to see how shit plays out. He's fixing his orbital up. And but yeah, they're waiting to see how it plays out. I feel like Tyson Fury, if Ngannou wins this, he's gonna be begging for a rematch or whatever, and they might get that done. PFL, I feel like PFL just lost.
They lost their fighter.
I mean, they haven't paid him yet.
No, but it doesn't matter. He's gone. How they gonna pay him? How? They gonna throw him 2 nickels? You just made $800 million in a night. Dog, I told you.
He didn't make no 800, but this is
I'm making up numbers in my head, but it's close. I bet you it's close.
I
bet you it's close.
You know, it was reported.
Then they fight in Saudi Arabia, where they give you gold bricks when you walk through the city.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? And Saudi Arabia made a loss on that event. First of all.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that it only, in the States at least, only sold like 70,000 pay-per-view buys. So not even 100,000, which is bad.
Make money for real.
The next one's gonna be a lot bigger, but I feel like that's the problem with these things happening in Saudi Arabia, because because bro, like I feel like you gotta have it in a country where like it's
world renowned.
No, not even just that it's world renowned, because they're gonna have Ronaldo, they're gonna have all the big stars there, but like you gotta have a packed arena. It has to be packed. If someone lands a big shot, I need the crowd. I need it vibrating. 2, who has home field advantage?
Nobody.
That's where all the energy comes from.
Yeah.
Like someone needs that. Like Ngannou's residing in the States. Let him have home field advantage.
That's true. Nobody has.
Or make it in the UK. Make it at Wembley Stadium with Anthony Joshua has home field advantage. Any just one or the other. And then the other problem I have with it is the commission. One, why is it a 10 round fight?
What was up with that? I thought boxing was 12.
They're trying to rig something. They're trying to rig something just like they did with the Fury and Ngannou. They're probably gonna be commissioned by some European convention, whatever bullshit that they commissioned it last time, and then they're going. Anyways, so we're gonna know who wins at the end of it, but I just hope it doesn't go to decision, so it's definitive. You know.
Somebody gets knocked out.
But yeah, I'm gonna be breaking that one down soon. But we got a lot more.
Still,
that's going on in the fight game. No, but he's gonna be if he does fight in the PFL, he's gonna be making millions of dollars.
If you think this man's finna go in a ring with little gloves on,
why not?
You drunk out your natural money.
Because say after this Joshua fight, win or lose, doesn't matter. He could fight Deontay Wilder for money. For real money. Like that'll probably be the next biggest fight for him.
Remember I told you
in MMA.
Remember I told you when he beat Tyson Fury? Remember I told you what he was gonna do? You ain't wanna believe me. That man will never put little gloves on. I've knocked my mic over. Ever again. Ever.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh. Ever again? I don't know about that. But next.
You saw him on the podcast with Mike Tyson, huh?
He's gonna keep boxing.
Why do you think he was on Mike Tyson podcast? He was trying to get some information. He thought he was slick. Peep game. That man's not fighting with them little things on no more. Remember I told you that.
I'll remember. Because when he fight,
okay.
When he fights again,
okay,
in MMA, all right, we'll see.
$700 million. that ain't the same, dog.
Speaking of boxing, Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Watching these old men, these 70-year-old men.
You don't like that?
I'm not watching 70-year-old men fight. No. Manny Pacquiao is a congressman. I'm not finna, no.
I mean, I feel like it's good for Manny. Good for Manny.
Because he lost 13 years ago.
Yeah.
That's good for him. To win 20 years
later.
Get it back. 20 years later.
Try and get it back.
So you've been preparing for 20 years to be Floyd.
But the thing is, one, I don't even think this is gonna happen. Now it's rumored. It's
cap.
But like one, why would it happen in Ryzen? Why is Ryzen doing it? Why are they the ones who are gonna put it together? Maybe they can, the other promotions won't give them as big of a cut, or I don't know.
Why does Floyd need to keep fighting?
He doesn't.
Is this something I'm missing?
No, he's doing it for fun, generational wealth, exhibition matches for millions of dollars. Floyd's a businessman. He's making money. That's what he's doing. Anyways.
You know what's crazy? When you die, ask me how much money you did, Richie.
It ain't about him no more. It ain't.
No, but still though.
After he made his first couple million, it hasn't been about him. It's about his kids.
They don't need $1 billion. I've never known a child that needed $1 billion.
They don't need it. But
they gonna have it though. damn sure gonna have it.
They gonna have it.
Shit.
And
It's grease.
generational. That's why they call it generational wealth. At some point, it ain't about you, and it ain't even about your kids. It's about the generations. You feel me?
I just want enough. I don't want too much, not too little. Just
and that's
enough.
good. That's how your desire should be.
Yeah,
because for every desire that you have, there's suffering that comes with it. That's what a desire is, right? You desire a certain goal, you're gonna suffer for that goal.
Yeah.
Right.
And suffering for money is a scary sight.
That's it.
You ever seen some suffering for money? And I guarantee you it's nothing pretty. That ain't nothing you want to see, my friend. I take my love.
Reminds me of a couple people. Matter of fact, speaking of suffering for money, let's go ahead and talk about out of these people, Peter Yan is 0-3 in his last 3. Kamaru Usman is 0-3 in his last 3, sadly. Conor McGregor is 0-2 in his last 2. In his last 2, or is it 3?
He broke his leg and one off. Oh. He lost to Dustin.
Twice.
Boom, boom.
And then lost to Khabib. So 0-3.
He's 0-3.
Yeah.
He hasn't won.
He's 0-3 in his last 3.
He better not come out and lose.
And Tony Ferguson is 0-7 in his last 7. So,
my bad. I had to sneeze.
Which one of them gets a win first?
Conor.
Okay, let me rephrase that because Conor's the only one of them with a fight set. Oh well, no, Jan is gonna be fighting Song Yadong, but
Conor.
But which one of them ends their streaks? You could pick multiple. Which one of them do you think ends their streaks in 2024?
Oh, I'm lying. Peter probably beat up Song. Peter, Conor, Tony's about to retire. Who was?
Tony's not retiring, bro.
Tony's retiring. He gonna keep throwing sand? Nobody want to see that no more, dog. Throw sand, Tony. Throw sand. Everybody, what the fuck? What? You've been training for 6 to throw sand. Okay, that's beside the point. Kamaru, it depends on who he fight. Cause he's at a status now. He only fighting killers. So, Conor got little Michael Chandler.
You think Kamaru should stay up at middleweight, or you think he should go back down to welter? It seems like Leon's gonna be there for a while. He wants money, so it's
Leon beat the shit out of Kamaru.
No, he didn't.
He beat the shit out of Kamaru. Once he established, you not finna take me down.
I hate
He'll
you,
beat the dog
I
shit out of Kamaru.
I hate you.
Kick that. It's your bag. One of them.
Okay.
No, I'll go down.
So you don't think Kamaru breaks his losing streak this year? Or you think he does?
Depends on the fight, dog. Everybody in his division in that top 5 is
Say he fights Hamza in a rematch. In a rematch. Because that was a draw.
Wasn't Hamza just sick?
Mm-hmm.
He'd beat Hamza's ass. Because they do the same shit. They do the same shit.
He'll beat Hamza?
Yeah, they do the same shit.
Bro, I think they should make it a rematch 5 rounds.
Damn.
People want to see that.
No,
bro, Kamaru on 2 weeks' notice, bro. 1, that doesn't grant you a title shot.
It doesn't.
2, who are you going to fight next at middleweight?
Nobody. Kobe's fighting.
Paulo Costa already has a fight against Robert Whittaker.
Kobe. Paulo Costa?
Mm-hmm. No, he already has a fight against Robert Whittaker, I'm saying. And that's the only person he has beef with or anything.
Bro, Kamaru need to get his ass back down over there. You said Paulo Costa. He must be fat, right? He's older. It's probably harder for him to start.
I mean, he doesn't like cutting weight. Nobody does, but at the end of the day...
you better like it. You better love that shit.
Okay, so you think he should go back down?
Drop. Fight these big ass.
Man.
Robert Whittaker beat the shit out of Kamaru Usman. I put this on everything I love. Robert Whittaker beat the dog shit out of Kamaru.
Maybe. I think that's probably his best bet, going back down to welterweight.
Thank you.
Just because, he's a wrestler at the end of the day. The weight disadvantage isn't going to help you. It's just not.
At all, bro.
That's why I think Hamza doesn't do as good at middleweight. I think he's a natural middleweight. So
he should go back down too.
No, I don't think he should go back down. I think he's a natural middleweight. But I think his wrestling. Like, did you see that wrestling match with Jack Hermanson? You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Hermanson has solid wrestling, and he pulled on him. So he has good wrestling. He's working with really good wrestlers. I think his wrestling is still going to translate at middleweight. It's just not going to be as dominant as it was at welterweight, right?
So you give me my 2 then? Conor and Peter.
So you think Conor and Peter are
Usman, bro? Fuck no.
I think Usman is gonna get a win. I think he's gonna break his streak. I think Usman is gonna get a win. I think Conor's gonna get a win.
Yeah. Conor gonna dub the fuck out of Michael Chandler.
Peter has to get a win, man.
He gotta win, dog.
He's too good not to win.
Song your dong is cold.
I'm not saying against Song. He might lose against Song.
Song hit. Song gonna hit. He gonna punch.
But that's just because the bantamweight division is so cold. Bantamweight division is the best.
Man, in 135 or so light, they gonna do everything.
That's the best.
Yeah, they do everything.
Yeah, that's the best.
Little superhumans.
That's the best weight class. I think Peter probably mixes it up better than Song. And, I think he does have a little bit more tools, but man, Song
he gonna hit.
He's legit.
Yeah, he gonna hit.
He's legit. Moving on, we got. Oh yeah, so back to Tom Aspinall and Alex Pereira. I don't think they're gonna fight at UFC 300. I feel like it would have already been announced with Alex Pereira giving that little hint and coming out with an interview.
He's
and
not fighting no goddamn Tom Aspinall.
First off, that'd be a bad match.
Big grimy, big about to take you down.
But did you hear what Tom Aspinall was? Did you hear that whole little thing with Stipe on Twitter? So pretty much Tom was like, Stipe hasn't fought since GTA San Andreas came out on PS2, and
damn,
and he's gonna fight Jon Jones before me. Pretty much, he was saying, yeah, why are we doing this? If anything, I need to be fighting Jon Jones. I'm interim champ. I'm number 1 contender. I'm active type shit. So he's calling his shot, right? Stipe said, calm down, be patient, pretty much, and he said, we'll unify the belts after I fight Jon Jones. So that's the whole little thing that's been going on with them. But why not? Why is the UFC trying to protect Jon Jones?
Fuck Stipe. Old ass.
No, but why is the UFC trying to protect Jon Jones?
Because he's the greatest one that's ever done it.
So shouldn't he prove that?
Oh, you almost you got to bleep that. Hey, whoa, dog, it almost made me come out of my heart when you said that shit. What'd you just say, man? dog, hold up. Gave me a heart attack when you said that shit. Proof?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm
gonna tell you why they're trying to protect Jon Jones. Look, because do you want to see Jon Jones fight Stipe over Aspinall?
Hell no.
Nobody
named Mama wants.
Nobody does.
Old ass Stipe.
But
yeah,
if Jon Jones fights Tom Aspinall, one
and dies,
he's probably gonna lose
very badly. He's old, dog. He's an old man.
Okay, relax.
He's an old man, bro.
He's probably gonna lose, right? He's going against the young guy. Matter of fact, Gilbert Burns was just talking about on the Jackson podcast. He was just talking about the fact that, like, when they asked him who is the best grappler in the UFC, he named Charles Oliveira, and then he said Tom Aspinall.
Oh, hell no.
No. Not based off anything you've seen or that I've seen.
Oh no, I'm saying, like, I can believe that shit. He's a grimy big ass dude, bro.
A lot of people don't remember when Tom Aspinall said this, but he's no, he didn't say that. He said, I am the biggest mystery in the UFC.
I remember that.
I'm the biggest mystery in the UFC. That means a lot because it's true. He has the shortest fight time. He's knocking out everybody, submitting everybody super fast. Nobody's seen anything. Think about how he just dominated Volkov, took him down, submitted him. Easy.
And quick.
Pavlovich outstruck him. The knockout striker. On 2 weeks' notice with a hurt back. Didn't even train.
Oh, you're saying he's the best.
He is the biggest mystery in the heavyweight division. And anonymity is key in this game.
You're kind of hyping. You're kind of setting the stage for John right now.
You're
setting the stage because if he fuck around beat bro.
But the stage should be set that way.
Oh.
The reason I'm saying that the UFC is protecting Jon Jones is because if Jon Jones goes out there and fights Tom Aspinall, if he wins,
he beats him.
He'll be the greatest, right? But if he loses, the UFC lost. They lost the best heavyweight in the world.
Jon Jones?
Francis Ngannou.
I don't get it. Because Jon Jones lost.
Because Jon Jones lost. They're trying to say, oh, Jon Jones, baddest man on the planet. Oh, Jon Jones, heavyweight champion.
And if he loses...
He's not the heavyweight champion. Get that out of your head. That belt doesn't exist.
Okay, I don't believe it.
No. It doesn't exist.
I don't know.
Why would it exist?
I'm a fan of that.
You could be a fan.
That is a murder.
He's the light heavyweight GOAT. He is maybe even the greatest of all time.
Why you keep saying light heavyweight?
Because he's the light heavyweight GOAT.
He could be the heavyweight GOAT too, bro.
How he had one fight in heavyweight and he beat Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane's no chump. He's no chump.
Cyril Gane trash?
No.
He's the number one contender, right?
He was the interim champion, of course. He's a great fighter.
You better stop playing with
But
me.
one win in the heavyweight division doesn't make you the heavyweight GOAT. It doesn't make sense.
This is an argument right now.
It's not an argument.
I'm taking Jon Jones any day. I don't give a damn.
You could take Jon Jones all you want. Back to the point. What I'm saying is, if Jon Jones loses to Tom Aspinall, it means that the UFC lost the best heavyweight on the planet. Dana doesn't want to admit that. So he's going to try his hardest to wait for Jon Jones to come back so that this fake belt and fake claim can be unified with or not even unified. What the fuck are they even fighting for? What are they fighting for?
John?
The best of the older generation? What are they fighting for?
I don't know what they're fighting for.
Nah, think about it. Like, bro, it just doesn't make sense. Nobody really cares to see it. If anything, make Tom Aspinall and Stipe Miocic while he's out. Why not? If anything, Tom Aspinall is the best heavyweight in the world.
Why the fuck would you do that to Stipe?
I'm not trying to do nothing to Stipe.
You're trying to hurt Stipe?
No.
You a brutal man. No, you don't. You
look. But first off, it gets Stipe a belt. It actually makes this fight mean something. Because I feel like at this point in time, Tom Aspinall's belt is more legit than Jon Jones'. Because Jon Jones, he fought for a vacant belt against the loser of the last title fight, which was Cyril Gane. That's what he did. The champ left, and we got to keep that in mind. Francis Ngannou is still the lineal heavyweight champion of the world in MMA.
He's not fighting MMA no more.
He doesn't have to.
It's over.
He doesn't have
to.
It's over. Because crazy thing is, he probably already made more than everybody else.
He has in one fight. Thank you. One fight.
And that's beautiful.
That's amazing.
But Dana doesn't like that, and that's why they're trying to keep this Jon Jones shit alive.
Francis got more money than Dana.
Jon Jones is injured, and he shouldn't be suffering for that. But we should also keep in mind perspective.
What's the injury?
It's the pec.
Okay.
But we should also keep in mind perspective that they're not even fighting for a real belt. So there's really no hold on the heavyweight division.
It's open.
There's no hold. So I think right now the best heavyweight, in my opinion, is probably. I mean, it's either Tom Aspinall or Jon Jones.
Yeah.
You can't just say that because they haven't fought. But that should be the next fight. And while we're waiting, make the Stipe fight.
Stipe with who though?
Pay Stipe.
Stipe with.
But Stipe doesn't.
Gane?
Huh?
Stipe with Gane?
No, Stipe with Tom Aspinall. Why not? He's the heavyweight GOAT.
Only person that got an opportunity with Tom Aspinall is Jon Jones or Gane. Not no old ass Stipe.
Whether you think he has a chance or not, that should be That should be one of the next fights.
What has Stipe done to deserve this? Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
He's the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Who? Like, what has he done? What have you done for me lately? That's what I'm asking. What is his track history so I know why he's fighting?
Why did Jon Jones deserve that heavyweight title fight? What has he done for you lately? He took 3 years off to come back for that? My point exactly.
That's an argument.
Look.
That's an argument.
It's not an argument.
No, but Jon Jones is the best.
And Stipe was the best. The person who beat him and that fucking shot him out of your mind, Francis Ngannou. And we still talk to him.
In DC?
We still talk about him today.
DC? Didn't DC beat him?
He beat DC twice.
Oh,
what are you forgetting?
I don't know. I've never seen these. I've never seen these people fight, bro.
That's wild.
I haven't seen these people.
And so that's what Tom Aspinall's talking about.
Yeah, bro, I don't know these people.
He hasn't fought in forever, and then he's going to come back and fight John. Like, bro, the heavyweight belt right now means nothing. The interim, this is the one time that the interim championship actually means more than the actual strap.
Wow.
actual strap.
Yeah.
The real strap is in boxing right now. Crazy. It's crazy times we're living in.
Do you think this is just outlandish? Do you ever think we'll get a battle between Alex Pereira and Jon Jones?
That shit ain't
I'm crying.
That shit ain't
I swear I'm crying.
Just get that out.
That would make more sense though.
You remember when I said you suffer for your desires? You gonna be suffering forever.
Forever. No, that'd be the craziest shit ever, dog.
It would.
Cause they both strike. I mean, they'll set it up.
Mm-hmm.
They'll set that up. I mean,
yeah, but that shit ain't happening.
It never happened.
So we were talking about how Conor and Tony and all these people don't have wins, right? Will Harris from Anatomy of the Fighter put out a tweet. He said, I know I'm projecting, but next year may be the end for Conor, Nate Diaz,
oh wow,
Kamaru Usman, Henry Cejudo, Jon Jones, Stipe Miocic, Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje, Aljamain Sterling, Tony Ferguson. Damn, that's 10 already.
Justin Gaethje and Aljamain Sterling.
Bro, Justin Gaethje only fights twice a year. If he gets a title shot and then loses, he'll probably be done. He said he's not going to do this for many more years. He been saying that because one, the way he fights,
he be throwing him down,
right? So he still wants to have life afterwards. But,
damn.
And two, he's made money, bro. He's made money and he can continue making money outside of fighting, bro. Like, think about how many title fights he's been in. He's been in so many title fights. He's had the interim belt. He's gotten pay-per-view points. Like, he's made his nut, right? So it's like, that's crazy, bro. That's the fighters we grew up with, right? And I'm speaking to you guys when I say,
yeah, not me,
not him,
yeah, not that guy.
He grew up with Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah,
that's it. So
I tell you when I came up. I came up when Kamaru was starting to come up. His when he was
starting to come
when
up?
He was becoming champion. That reign.
Becoming champion or was champion?
No, right before. Right before he became champion. That's when I started watching.
Okay. But you weren't watching like every weekend. You were watching like...
I started watching every weekend because of him.
Really?
Because of Kamaru Usman.
Okay, why didn't you say that, bro?
No, that's how I started. That's how I started.
So you've seen Stipe fight?
Yeah. He got shat on when I seen him fight before.
And then so you just didn't tune into the second and third DC fights. It's probably because of COVID. It probably fucked up everything.
My first real fight was when Anderson, I think that's his name, Anderson
Silva,
when he broke his leg. That was my first fight I seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean a lot of it. I mean,
that was the first fight I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, my first fight that I've ever seen, I think, was first full fight that I've seen. I think it was George St. Pierre and Johnny Hendricks.
Damn.
I think that was the first one. If it wasn't, then it was Rampage Jackson versus Jon Jones. He did. Rampage cool though, bro. I ain't even gonna talk about Rampage because Rampage is a living legend still to this day.
He's a dog,
bro. If you don't turn into the bro, you need to tune into the Jackson podcast.
I watch his stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rampage is a good dude.
Nah, they can get every guest on, bro. Like they had Demetrius, Gilbert Burns.
Demetrius was tough.
Jalen Turner, Bobby Green.
That was tough.
They just have so many guests on. But
you got those connections.
Yeah, bro. But that's actually crazy, bro. That all these people actually might be
retired,
be gone.
Aljamain old too.
By the end of it, that's just wild.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we have Poirier versus BSD. We have Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. That's a
who knows
a wild fight.
Who knows?
So we don't know who Islam fighting next, but we have fights.
What's his injury?
I don't know.
Making some shit up. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting these motherfuckers.
He just wants to move up to welterweight.
Do you know why these Russian people be winning? Dog, I was scrolling through Instagram. You know how you be going through reels? Bro, they have a thing in Russia where they just be fighting with gis on. With gloves.
Sambo.
Man, what the fuck is that? These dudes are squat.
I mean, they were doing... So that's the thing. And that's what pisses me off when people say Sambo or BJJ.
They are fighting.
Sambo is mixed martial arts. Now, it's mixed martial arts without the bottom game. That's what it is.
You slam and then you get up.
Without being...
Yeah.
Bro, it's... No. You stay on the ground, but Sambo mainly teaches the art of being on top. It teaches Japanese jiu-jitsu. It doesn't teach Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is just the entire bottom game. Yeah, nobody developed the bottom game thoroughly until Brazilian jiu-jitsu. But like judo is like one of the oldest martial arts. That's in Sambo. Catch wrestling, wrestling
the whole
in general.
Thing's in there, bro.
Sambo is mixed martial arts without Brazilian jiu-jitsu. That's what it is. So like when people compare them, it's like, okay, yeah, I think judo, boxing, wrestling, catch wrestling together is better than jiu-jitsu too. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah. One thing that is crazy though, and Jorge Masvidal said he's unretired.
He's what?
Unretired.
He getting tired of watching these bare knuckle motherfuckers. He getting tired of watching this. He just want to get up in there. He gonna get knocked out. He come back over there. What he gonna fight at 170?
No, listen. So I think if he does come back, or when he does, unretired.
That's a lot of news, dog. I got a headache.
Isn't it?
I got a headache.
Hey, bro, 2024.
Dog, we coming out with a bang.
It's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. But Jorge Masvidal, unretired. I think he comes back, and I think he fights bare knuckle. I think he comes back. He's gonna fight bare knuckle
for his own promotion.
For his own promotion,
he make way more money.
It's very possible that it could be for his own promotion.
It's risky though. I think that's risky.
It's not risky because it's his own promotion. He could fight whoever he wants to fight. But the problem is that there has to be another side to make it intriguing. Now, I think the biggest thing for him.
Who's old? Nate Diaz.
No.
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz ain't doing that bullshit. Look. Nate Diaz came up doing jiu-jitsu. Why would he do that? He's not gonna do that.
Go ahead. I'm talking shit.
I think that Jorge Masvidal might just fight Mike Perry, bro.
What the fuck? Let me take my glasses off.
But think about how crazy that shit would be, bro. Jorge Masvidal versus Mike Perry, bare knuckle. That could get 1 million pay-per-view buys, bro. They can get 1 million pay-per-view buys. Because Mike Perry right now,
you might as well just go fight Satan.
He's that guy.
You just go fight Satan. Yeah. Go fight the demons off you. Yeah, because damn, Mike Perry. Did you see what Mike Perry did to the lad? Mike Perry has been blessing a lot of people lately. he's been
and bro, he's been making bread too. He made 1.1, I think, off his last one.
Oh, he gonna fight Mike Perry. I'll fight Mike Perry for $1 million. Fuck it.
He gonna have $1 million worth of damage.
With no teeth. I'm gonna go straight to the dentist. I'm gonna go straight to the dentist. Veneers. Damn.
But
he gonna do it.
I think the thing is, hey, what he's trying to figure out.
That was
what he's trying to figure out though.
That was still. That was a good idea,
because bro, it's not only is it smart, but I think what he's trying to do is. I think the reason that the main reason stopping it is I think that Mike Perry is contracted with BKFC. I don't think that it's individual fight deals. He'll be a genius if it is individual fight deals because that means he can fight other places.
Anybody.
But I think it is a contract, and I think that Jorge really the reason why he wants to come back is because he's been thinking, I've been fighting for the UFC. I've been fighting for all these other promotions. I've never fought for my own promotion. And I'm one of the biggest stars in the whole combat sports, but I've never fought for my own promotion. Think about what that would do for his own promotion.
And his legacy.
I think ideally, him versus Mike Perry in Icon? No, Gangbread.
What if he drops him?
Whatever.
What if he drops Mike Perry? It could happen. I don't give a damn what you talking about. This is a professional fighter.
No, it can't.
Yeah, he can drop Mike Perry.
But I also don't know if he's going to do bare knuckle boxing or if he's going to do game bread fighting promotion, bare knuckle MMA. It could be either or. But Hanato Moicano said he's only training boxing right now because he's at American Top Team.
Yeah.
So he gets to see all that.
I wouldn't do no bare knuckle MMA with
Mike Perry. Why not? Because they're going to scrap anyways.
He don't know MMA. I thought he was a boxer. I thought Mike Perry was just a boxer.
No, he
just be throwing him with no gloves.
Remember he fought in the UFC?
God, he did.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The supporter.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a damn.
Hey, bro, roast him. All right.
Hey, y'all, chill out in the comments.
Please, roast this guy.
Chill out in the comments with
this dude does some research.
Look.
Mike,
bare knuckle MMA would be.
Why not? Bro?
He'll make more than me, dog.
Because at the end of the day, be realistic. Neither of them are gonna shoot. unless they're wobbling. But like neither of them are gonna shoot. Might as well do
Game
bare-knuckle
is gonna shoot.
That's why he's not what's it called? That's why he's not training grappling anyways. He's not gonna fight a grappler. Unretired to fight a grappler. He ain't doing that. I'm retired to fight a grappler, dog. He's going bare knuckle MMA with Mike Perry would be crazy. So I think that's what he could be looking towards. As far as what we got going on in MMA, you know, how have you been dealing with these weeks off? We've had like 3 weekends without any MMA fights. Hey, pause. We had 1 championship fights, which were insane. What is wrong with you? 1 championship is actually.
But you know what? 1 championship is like the USFL.
No. I was gonna ask you what is it, but I'm just gonna say because I don't know what it is. Look, no,
it's like the Canadian Football League.
You're tripping.
It's there. It's out there, you know.
You realize 1 championship, I believe, as far as viewership, has the most viewership out of almost any global sporting organization, which means NFL, MLB, any of these American-owned ones, UFC. Because of what they do, because of the whole Amazon Prime, and because of the way they've been building it on the other side of the world. The only reason you're saying it's ignorant shit is because you're on this side of the world. They're making insane fights, and they're doing pay-per-view. Like the last one with Taiwan Chai and Superbomb. That was pay-per-view.
That was pretty cool.
That was pay-per-view.
That was pretty cool.
And it was high level kickboxing. I mean, Muay Thai, not even kickboxing, with 4-ounce gloves. Ridiculous. But, and now they just signed Takeru, which is like top 3 kickboxers in the world. They signed him, and he was supposed to fight Rodtang, but Rodtang got injured, and now he's fighting Superlick. That's gonna be ridiculous.
That's pretty cool.
And Takeru's like another Rodtang, bro. Like, he comes forward, he'll let you hit him, and he'll...
One of them?
One of them.
Yeah, okay.
So, that's going to be a banger of a fight. They're going to have 4 events in the U.S. But anyways.
You fuck with 1.
Bro, 1 championship. If you don't fuck with 1, there's a problem.
Because every time I watch it, I got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, that's because you're only watching the Muay Thai fights. Bro, look. Like, with Amazon Prime. So, people have to keep in mind that when we talk about the UFC, we're talking about the U.S. Right? But martial arts.
World renowned.
No. Fuck world renowned. They started over there. It started on the eastern side of the world. It started in Japan, in China. Think about kung fu, judo, jiu-jitsu, karate. All that. That's in where?
It's not over here.
Japan, Wing Chun.
Yep.
That's all in Japan. Now, maybe Western boxing. That started over here, like the Philly style, you know, and you know, there's definitely some martial arts that have originated here. Wrestling
and boxing.
Russia started wrestling, I believe.
American wrestling,
but wrestling, like American wrestling.
Do they have a commissioner like Dana?
Bro, they have
multiple.
Dana fell in love with boxing, and that's what got him into martial arts. Which is why you can see where he likes to take the sport. Chachi fell in love with Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. To where he loves martial arts. One UFC, and I put this in my video comparing them, but UFC, their slogan is as real as it gets. Catering to the drama of US and boxing and all that. Yeah. It's as real as it gets. Yeah. You can say whatever you want. 1 championship is the home of martial arts.
Because we do it all.
I mean, but that's just giving people perspective and things like that. As far as this weekend, though, because it's been, 3 weekends without fights.
No squabbing, dog. I don't feel the same.
It feels, just...
I don't feel like the same guy.
It doesn't...
I haven't spent no money. I haven't bought no margaritas. I haven't done that.
Bro.
The casual.
I need to be fed. Seems I'm not.
Somebody need to squall.
So But we're gonna get some squabbling. We're gonna get it with Magomed Anakalaev and Johnny Walker. That's gonna be a banger of a fight too. Yep, the first one ended in that knee. Who you got for that one?
They both crazy as hell, dog. I don't know. Johnny Walker is a nut. I think he's a walking nut.
But he's a walking question mark because it's like you don't.
What
know
can he do?
No, you don't know what he's gonna do.
What he's gonna do?
Like flying knees, elbows, crazy shit, or he could be super technical.
Because, it depends.
Because he's been like ever since he's been having that chin cracked a few times, he's been super technical. Like if you want to see how technical Johnny Walker can be, go watch the Thiago Santos fight.
But wait a minute though, did you see Ankalaev when he fought what's his name, Blachowicz?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that changed my mind about him.
What do you mean?
He got his legs kicked off, and he was still able to finish that fight.
His
mental fortitude.
Not finish the fight, but he was able to get through it.
Dog, his where his head's at is in a different space than most people. Dog, he was getting bone kicked.
Yeah, and that's
I know you remember.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Blahovich's thick ass bones. Yeah,
kicking through his legs,
straight shin.
And what do? You know what? So this ain't working. I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah,
and then that worked.
And that's what he came up on. He came up on grappling and wrestling and things like that. But he figured out, okay, I can strike with these guys too, so I'm gonna show that. But he doesn't need to show that anymore. He's at the top.
He's at the top.
Do what gets you to the dance.
To the win.
I think he'll probably win.
He'll dub him.
I think he'll beat Johnny
Walker. Because Johnny Walker gets out his own head, dog.
But he's super exciting. Johnny Walker's brother just, I think, got signed to the UFC.
He got a brother.
Or something like that. Crazy. Looks Russian.
He's nutty too.
His brother looks Russian.
What?
Yeah.
He's big like him too?
Athletic as hell. Yeah.
Of course. Whoever his father is, though. His father was on a mission.
He got some good G's, dog.
Father was on a mission.
What is this? Episode 24? 23.
Man.
24.
24. We was Jordan year yesterday.
The will versus the way. I feel like now y'all know what we mean when we say willing like a villain.
Hey,
you guys are the villains.
Die, killer, steal.
So let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as usual, and always tune into the next episode. Drops every Monday, beginning of the week. Predictions, reactions. And just talking to martial artist lifestyle. Matter of fact, before we get off, yeah,
they gonna be killing my ass in the comments. They finna be really waxing and taxing my ass in the comments. Look at this casual ass. Stipe old ass. Stipe don't even got an eyeball. We talking about him fighting Jon Jones. If y'all don't get Jon, Stipe got a rolly eye.
Do you ever get, I guess, overwhelmed by your weaknesses, just as a person?
No.
Why is that?
Because I know them.
Because you know
I know exactly what they are.
So because you know them, you feel like you don't get overwhelmed by them?
Mm-hmm.
Just the knowledge of having them?
Mm-hmm. There was a time where I would know I would have a weakness, but didn't want to focus on it, and that would make me overwhelmed.
Like you didn't want to focus on
when I accept
better at it.
Accepting it. This is my shortcomings.
Okay.
When I took the time to say this is the reason why I am what I got going, this is when it was okay. Now it don't overwhelm me no more. I know exactly what it is, so I know how to deal with it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel like some people, they get overwhelmed by their weaknesses, and they think like I'm bad at this, I'm bad at this, and they can, and even though they know them, it's the fact that they know them that they are hurting or that they're overwhelmed and things like that. But I read from this book, the Be Water, My Friend, by Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter, and there's a section in there that talks about strengths and weaknesses, right? And she says that weaknesses and strengths are inextricably connected. You may think of them as separate. You have your weaknesses and then you have your strengths. Well, I've come to think of this duality of faults and assets as an IRL expression of yin yang, like an in real life expression of the yin yang. In looking more closely at myself, I've realized that I can't claim pride in my abilities without acknowledging their deficits as well, and vice versa. For example, I'm very good at being alone. I like to be still and silent. I'm strong and self-sufficient. I'm not easily bored. And at the same time, I sometimes isolate myself and then find it hard to connect with people. I don't ask for help when I could really use it. I'm good at muscling through life, but I can become drained and exhausted by this.
That sounds like me. Damn.
All right.
Sheesh.
I've also discovered from my many different experiences that I like variety. And this sounds like me. I like variety in what I eat, in my workday, and in things I do. I feel a kinship with spontaneity. So like spontaneous, like surprises and new experiences, even troubling ones. So naturally, and conversely, I struggle with routine. It took me until I was in my 30s to incorporate washing my face every night into my daily routine. I have a hard time paying bills on time and going through my mail regularly. I struggle with going to the grocery store and doing dishes. But my strength of enjoying going with the flow and having like... And then she explains pretty much that she likes those new experiences or whatever and things like that. And that's like her strength. Her strength is like being able to thrive in chaos or thrive without a routine, you know? When just life throws shit at you, she can thrive in that. Mm-hmm. But with those strengths come those weaknesses of not having a routine, which can be very necessary sometimes. What's it called? Almost enjoying the chaos, which can be very detrimental sometimes. Sometimes you need routine, you need stability, you need that mental clarity. And it's not always good to just be sporadic and want all these spontaneous surprises and things like that. Because sometimes you're going to get a surprise you don't like, right? But, yeah, so she talks about for every strength, there is a weakness. And it's important for us to recognize those. You know? And that's something I didn't really think about. That's something I didn't think about because I like variety too. I like variety and everything, but I also struggle with routine. And that's something I'm trying to work on right now. Man. Having a routine, building a routine, reading in the morning, not looking at my phone when I wake up and things like that. And so there's always something you can get better at. And it's crazy, bro. And I guess I'll leave it off with this, but like... Yeah. Knowledge, like there's so much knowledge out there in the world, especially with the internet and things like that. But the knowledge people really need, like, yeah, you can get it from the internet, but it's fleeting, right? You watch it, oh, that's good, and you forget. But when you, like, books contain so much knowledge that even the government and everyone else don't want us to see.
That's true.
Right? Like, that's why they say burn like when people burnt the libraries, that's where we lost our history. And that's where the winners control history, right? That's what they say in the history books. Winners control history or whatever. People who are viewed as good oftentimes aren't, right? But they won, so they get to tell the story.
The worst thing the devil ever did was let you think he didn't exist. You know what the crazy thing is too, my friend? I have a hard time asking for help. Mm-hmm. I have a hard time asking for help. I don't know how.
But for that weakness, you also have a strength in the fact that
I know how to get myself out of whatever.
You're independent and you are self-sufficient and things like that. Now, and at the same time, now you know your weakness. You know what that weakness brings to you for strength. And then you also know I can get better at that. And now I can have the best of both worlds, yin yang.
Yeah.
Ain't that a blessing?
Amen.
Life, brother.
Man.
Guys, like and subscribe, comment, leave your thoughts down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Don't say nothing terrible about me. I know I'm crazy.
Go crazy. What is up, Nwadei MMA family? New episodes of The Will vs. The Way drop weekly. Don't forget to check out our latest episodes and other MMA content on Nwadei MMA. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.